What's up? What's good, my people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are in the world. Once again, this is Danny. My YouTube name is _Danny. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this channel. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. So, guys, hold on. Do not skip this video, because I promise you something. This was an epic one. It's a beautiful one. Actually, it was something that wasn't so much planned. I happened to be traveling from Maralal town. That's a town here in Africa, Kenya specifically, and it's a county, or it's in Samburu County. It's a very beautiful tribe. They have some very beautiful things to show. So, guys, I was traveling from Maralal town. So, as you can see here, this was in the outskirts of Maralal town, heading towards South Hor. So South Hor is a constituency in this county, but some part of it is shared with also Marsabit County. Here in Kenya, there are counties. There are regions that we call counties that are governed by governors. Yeah. So, guys, this was the ride to South Hor, a constituency that is shared between Samburu County and Marsabit. So, guys, as you can see, the roads are not so good. They're a bit bumpy, but I think now that's what we call an epic experience. You know, traveling on the tarmac all the time. It's just normal. There's nothing good about it. So, guys, here we used a road that was passing through a forest, actually. This forest is El Tungai Malaso Conservancy. So, guys, forgive me if I don't get the pronunciations quite well, but it's El Tungai Malaso Conservancy. It's quite a big forest, by the way. On the way, we even experienced watching elephants. There was some morans, Samburu morans, grazing in the forest. Actually, guys, the courage of those people is on another level. They fear nothing. So, guys, enjoy the ride. Let's drive through the African savannah. So, guys, there is one beautiful thing I loved about this place. You can see actually we are in the forest, but the Samburu Morans they are not even afraid. Like any ordinary person would have been afraid. Grazing cattle in a forest that has wild animals. You can encounter an elephant, you can encounter a cheetah maybe, or something else dangerous. But you can see these guys are just grazing their cattle in the forest without even being afraid of anything. So it was such a beautiful thing, guys. And it was nice to watch, by the way. So, guys, as we were moving on along the forest, I think you can see there is no settlement anywhere. It's just a pure forest that even has animals. Actually, on the other side, on my right side, just ahead, just a little bit ahead, there were elephants that were there, but we weren't expecting them. So the driver took off very fast, and unfortunately, I didn't have an opportunity to get a video of the elephants, but it was just a beautiful, beautiful experience. So funny enough, just a few meters back there were some elephants, and here there were some Morans who are just seated and comfortable, and when they see someone maybe using the road, they would just stop you over and ask for some money. So it got to a point that I was told that those people don't love to be recorded on camera at all. So I had to switch off my camera for a bit until we went past them. But it was a beautiful experience anyway. Arrived at a place that there are some very huge seasonal rivers. The rivers are only flowing when it's in the rainy season. Once the rainy season is over, the rivers also dry up. Not okay, like the water that is flowing above dries up, and so for you to be able even to access the water, you have to dig deep into the sand. Even if they are seasonal, sometimes they are very dangerous. Like right now here in Africa, there's a lot of rain. There's a problem all over the world concerning climate change. So there is extreme rainfall here in Africa, basically in Kenya. So guys, there are sometimes such a river is impassable. You cannot even be able to cross. It even carries away even vehicles. So you can't even dare to cross the river. So if you happen to be using the road in a rainy season, you cannot even afford to risk, because the river can just sweep you away. Yeah, so guys, that was the experience. As you can see, this is how beautiful the African Savannah is. The ride is so bumpy, as I told you. These roads are very rough, and I think it's good when they are that way. It just gives you an experience, even if it's tiresome. Being thrown around in the vehicle, like sometimes the driver would speed up and it would be so difficult even to film. As you can see, my camera is shaking too much. Now the driver is speeding up actually, but I was enjoying. It doesn't matter. I was enjoying. I was really enjoying the ride. It was a beautiful one. As I told you, it was a beautiful journey. And now here we arrived at a place. There was also another river. It was a seasonal river as well. I don't know if these donkeys were domestic ones or wild donkeys. But the funny thing, even if the camera I was using, because I was using my phone camera, I wasn't able to zoom in to show what they were doing, but the donkeys were digging water from the sand in the seasonal river to be able to access the water. And that was amazing because that's something you wouldn't have expected. We encountered some ostriches on the way, and it was epic actually, chasing after the ostriches. I think you can see for yourself. It was just very beautiful. So guys, here we now arrived to South Hall. It's kind of a market. Let me say it's a market. That's the right name to use. So there was this Samburu lady over here carrying a baby. There was a shop. Yeah, just a normal life. But one thing about this place, there is no electricity completely. So even charging our phones was a bit hectic. Actually, my phone even went off. And that's why I could not even have been able to record more of my experience in this place because my phone went off. So guys, this was a wonderful experience. As you can see, the roads here are full of sand. Once it rains, actually this road you can see over here becomes a river and you cannot even dare to cross it. So it was just a beautiful thing anyway. So this is also another seasonal river, as you can see. Actually there are so many seasonal rivers in this place, and as you can see, here is an old Samburu man looking after his goats. As you can see here, this is another seasonal river, very huge in fact. Once it rains, actually The amount of water that passes through this place is unimaginable. It's a lot. So guys, this was a beautiful experience, and the Samburu tribe of Africa are pastoralists. They are actually people. Pastoralists are people who migrate from one place to another looking for grass for their cattle, and here they have goats, they have cows, they have camels. So it's a beautiful place. Actually now this one is called Manyata here in Samburu. It's a settlement for the Samburu tribe. These are the kind of houses that they live in. I know you're asking maybe what if it rains, does water penetrate in? Funny enough, it doesn't. The house is totally sealed. So guys, that was my experience traveling through the African savannah from Mararal town to South Hall, Samburu County here in Kenya. So guys, that was a beautiful experience. Thank you for sticking along through the video. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing for more of this beautiful content and some other beautiful things that you shall be seeing on this channel. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and bye bye.